On today's edition of Turneround's Theory, we're going to watch another YouTube video from Alpha Central with regard to these young ladies that are involved in the medical field dancing for likes and views on TikTok and getting fired for it. Plus, I'm going to give you another free theoretical thought. So join me for another edition of Turneround's Theory coming up next on YouTube. These young women that you see on this video today are getting fired because they were twerking for TikTok while on the job. If you'll stick around for another edition of Turneround's Theory coming up next on my YouTube channel in just a moment, we're going to go to Alpha Central's YouTube channel with regard to these women dancing for likes and views, but they're also getting terminated for it. And of course, I'm going to deliver another free theoretical thought as I always do. Fellas, as I often tell you all, y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Turnaround's Theory starts now. Roll the intro. What is up, everybody? Once again, it's your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, and welcome to the latest edition of Turnaround's Theory only on my YouTube channel. As you should know by now, Turnaround's Theory comes to you each and every Monday over the digital airwaves of YouTube, and Turnaround's Theory is also the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas like you at home a free theoretical thought on just about anything. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to this edition of Turnaround's Theory on my YouTube channel, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. As a constant daily reminder, I want to re-inform you to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it will be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media platforms. There is a link provided in the description box below. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, there is also going to be a link for that in the description box below as well. Please make sure that you also use the hashtag Team Turnaround that you see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only that you're watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my channel with regard to the content that I post up, and I might give you a shout out right back. I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this matter. And with that being said, let's jump on over into another edition of Turnaround's Theory.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at women having instant regret. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Like, I don't care if I get fired because of this. There's no way I would, but like, if any of my managers are watching this, keep scrolling.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
There's a few things that, like, different customers have said to me that have made me think, like, girl, you're at a Chili's. 1, lemon in your water. This is a Chili's. It's not going to make the water better, and it's not going to make the cup clean.
Get the French toast out of here.
2, you want your steak butterflied? Am I saying that right? I don't know what that is. You're at a Chili's. I'm going to tell them what to do. They're not going to do it.
Stop this.
And while we're at it, 3, I'm asking you how you want your steak cooked. It doesn't matter. It's a nicety. This is me being polite.
What?
You're gonna get what you get. It will either be bleeding or overdone. Like, just, why are you getting a steak here? 3, you're telling me the bathroom's dirty? What isn't? This is a Chili's. Are you out of your mind? So many times a day, I just want to say, hey, you're at Chili's. Hey, guess where you are? You're at Chili's.
You're fired.
I got fired for it. My managers did not keep scrolling.
So Chili's is bad at cleaning. Ma'am, if they were that bad at taking out the trash, you'd still have a job.
Stop filming me.
If you're stripping for easy cash and clout, get ready to get stripped of your career.
I did not want to be the one to come on here crying, being a Debbie Downer, being negative. but it makes it so hard to actually create content that is actually good, content that is actually going to help somebody or show somebody of why starting digital marketing is such a great idea, because all my mind can focus on are these feelings.
You're fired.
To the person that sent that video to corporate and got me fired, thank you. And I know that everybody is going to see this video too, and that's okay. I'm not going to say anything wrong. Did I realize that what I was saying in that video was going to lead to this? No, I would have never done that.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
But it seems like with my life, no matter how hard I try, I end up shut up.
Alright, for context, she worked at a healthcare center and revealed super sensitive information with one of her TikToks. I would have fired her twice. If this is the last thing you see before anesthesia, my brother, good luck, you're gonna need it.
This teacher has been fired after filming raunchy TikToks in her classroom. The dance-loving educator performed questionable dances with her students in a bid to engage them. She said, "One of my students invited me to dance with him and the class really enjoyed the interaction. I know how difficult it is for younger students to focus their attention. I can take advantage of their interest and bring them closer to teaching." The TikToker with almost 10 million followers was also called out online for her classroom attire and the content she posts on other sites.
You're fired.
Let me do a quick Google search. And yup, she's selling content now. Shocking.
This is the most humbled I've ever felt in my life. I'm literally holding resumes, a stack of them, so that I can go in person to places and say, "Are you guys hiring?"
Oh, say less.
It's honestly a little bit embarrassing because I'm literally applying for like minimum wage jobs.
How embarrassing.
And some of them are being like, "We're not hiring," and it's like, what? This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees in communications and acting. I speak 3 languages. Oh, this sucks. Like, I just want to be a TikToker if I'm being so for real with you. But I can't be delusional anymore. Like, I literally need to make money, so.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
I'm just gonna keep trying.
3 languages, 2 degrees, 0 job offers, and 1 brutal reality check.
Adult content creator Bonnie Blue has had her Australia visa cancelled after concern about her schoolie's plans. Bonnie had planned to travel to Australia to with 18-year-old boys in order to make OF content. But it's reported by Daily Mail Australia that the Department of Home Affairs cancelled her visa on Thursday. They say she had voiced plans to undertake paid work, which is illegal under the conditions of her visitor visa.
And these type of creators will swear up and down that their work isn't prostitution, but the law doesn't care.
I just want to know, do I look inappropriate for work?
Yes!
My dress code is a polo and dress pants or jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately. However, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape. I cannot help my body shape.
Huh?
I got a verbal because of my body shape, and I was told I need to wear bigger clothes. I don't appreciate being body shamed. I'm being body shamed. They don't know what I went through in my life and the trauma that I went through to have to deal with being body shamed at work. All I want to do is work.
You're fired.
And I'm not being dramatic, but you pulled me away from doing my job to tell me that I have the wrong type of body to wear the clothes that I'm wearing. I have on regular dress pants. And your excuse was the men in the tire shop and the boys keep stopping and looking at me. That's not my fault. You don't know the type of hell I had to go through my whole life just for how I look. You don't know what type of mental trauma I might have from having to be misunderstood.
Stop this.
Cry me a river, miss. You know exactly what you're doing.
It's a crop top controversy going viral.
A male flight attendant came up to us and aggressively said, mumbled put something on.
The women took this video before boarding, showing they had sweaters, but removed them, saying the plane did not have air conditioning before takeoff.
He's telling both of us to put our sweaters on. And then we're like, oh, can we see a dress code?
Carla Hager, a woman they did not know, was sitting in front of them.
I also have a crop top under my sweater, and I took my sweater off, and I was like, so if they're kicking you off this flight, then they're also going to have to kick me and my toddler off of the flight.
But that's what happened. The 3 women and a toddler kicked off the Spirit Airlines plane with no refund. A statement from the company said, "Our contract of carriage, a document all guests agree to upon making a reservation with us, includes certain clothing standards for all guests traveling with us. We are investigating the matter, and we are in contact with the guests about their experience."
I mean, it's their plane, their rules. The toddler got the worst of this, in my opinion.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So get away.
The since-deleted TikTok was created by Federal Way police officer Brianna Strauss, who said it was a public service announcement for other drivers.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the away. Get the away.
In the 38-second clip, Strauss tells the viewers, quote, "I can go 90 miles per hour. You can't." She also says officers will find a way to pull someone over.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over.
Get the French toast out of here.
If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Best way to find that out is get away.
You're fired.
In a statement to local media, the Federal Way Police Department said in part, quote, "We have viewed the social media video posted by Officer Strauss and can assure you that it does not represent the core values and practices of our police department."
Even a little bit of power can show you who a person really is, and this woman is an absolute clown.
You're fired.
I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay. I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me in literally a day of posting one video that harms nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever. Smart decision, smart move, you know? And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I could never get rehired again. They will never rehire me again.
Get the hell out of my court.
Thanks. 16 to 22, thanks. All the I do with thanks.
Shut the up.
Well, she was looking for a fire video, and I guess she got it, just not in the way she expected. I hope she's got a sad dance ready as well, because she's gonna be needing one soon.
I still stand by the fact that my husband is the ugliest man that I have ever met 5 years into our marriage.
Oh dear. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
If you are single right now, it's because you want to be attracted to your partner.
And what exactly is wrong with that?
And that is just not realistic.
Wow. It must be pure magic being married to someone that thinks like that.
I don't know how many times women on this app are going to have to say it. Find an ugly man and marry him.
Are you delusional?
I have to wonder. Do you think their husband knows that they think that way about them?
And I'm not talking about a guy that just needs a little brush up, okay? I'm talking about a terminally unattractive man.
You're a victim. Terminally unattractive. Right. I wonder if they're referring to their own personality.
I sleep with an eye mask at night so that I have time in the morning to mentally prepare before I make eye contact with my husband.
What? I think he could do better.
Woo! But here I am, married, and you're not, so who's laughing?
I think quite a few of us are laughing, especially those of us that understand that just because a person happens to be married doesn't make them any better than anyone else, as we have just seen demonstrated.
I promise, her husband can do much better than her.
Gen Z boss and a mini. Gen Z boss and a mini. Itty bitty and a bob. Itty bitty and a bob. 5'3" and an attitude. 5'3" and an attitude. Secret product in a trench. Secret product in the trench. New friend green and a sneaky link. New friend green and a sneaky link. Fake 10 hands in a hoop. Fake 10 hands in a hoop.
This is yet another good reason why working from home is an absolute blessing.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
How embarrassing.
My ick is when you ask me how much the baby weighs and it's still in your hands.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
Saying you don't want any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain with just a Cervidil, and you're still closed, fingertip.
When we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk, asking for something else. Excuse me, can I have a blanket? Another ick, when you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh no.
Ick. Say that. It's the unlimited trips to the nurse's station for me.
You're fired.
You'll be happy to know that these 4 nurses were fired because of this video.
Turnaround series will continue.
So, here is on. It is a Shy's little show or whatever. Clock in. From the clock the school's tea that I was working at. So why I go all the way up to admin building HR. These people, they're talking to me all nice, you feel me, giggity giggity whoop 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 whoop. So they talking to me nice or whatever, everything. I'm thinking I'm going in there to go take a test, right. Not a test. Not going to go take a test at all. It's a meeting with the principal at the school and a meeting with HR. Okay, clock it. Now usually I would be mad about something like this, but it's not getting under my skin because I'm me and I'm forever gonna be me. Fired or not, I'm still gonna be me. On the internet, off the internet, you feel me? So anyways, I'm at the admin building or whatever, and the principal had left. She had left before I got there because I got there a little late, and I called and told them I was gonna be a little late. Okay, clock it. So anyways, I get to the building, I come in and everything, use my little, because I had my ID badge from the school with me. Use my ID badge to get in there or whatever, to check me in, all that, walk me to the back. So I'm waiting on the man to get done having a conversation or whatever. So after the man gets done having his conversation, he called me to the back. He like, Miss Williams, can you come in here, whatever? Ooh, he got a little folder sitting on his motherfucking, little folder sitting on his desk. So I'm like, okay. Y'all, why this motherfucker goes to say, as of today, you no longer work at the school. You have been terminated. In my head, I'm like, well, what the fuck did I do? I ain't did shit. I've been doing my job, right? Like, fuck did I do? Y'all, these fucking people fired me for TikToks. I kid you not. I kid you not. I kid you not. I can't wait to get my paperwork so I can show y'all. These people fired me for TikToks. Because kids know me on TikTok. Never gave none of these kids my TikTok name. None of that. I got fired from my job as of today, of Valentine's Day of 2025, for TikToks. So now here I am, fired, unemployed as fuck. I mean, I still got an overnight job though. Clock it. Still got an overnight job, but fired as a teacher for TikToks.
You know, I don't know if this is happening to you guys, but I've been seeing an influx of people on TikTok losing their jobs over what they post. Anywhere from teachers, nurses, customer service reps, delivery drivers, you name it. And as soon as I see these videos, as soon as I see them, I can spot the ones that are going to result in a firing or termination. It's so obvious. And some of them don't even have like their job's name or their badge. It's just the content itself and the way that it's represented. If they're talking about work or anything to do with work whatsoever, a coworker, you can tell that person's going to get fired, and there's going to be a follow-up video. Well, y'all got fired. if you need your job, now if you don't need your job, you can just keep on scrolling. This video is not for you. But if your job is your livelihood, it's paying your bills, it's keeping you afloat, and you need the job in this economy and the way that people are not hiring right now, I would just say keep posting. I encourage you to keep posting, but keep work out of it. Keep work out of it. Don't ever put your livelihood in the hands of a post or a like or a view or a follower, okay? Because at the end of the day, those people are not going to come and pay your rent next month. So keep that intact. Keep posting. That's your little side gig, but no, y'all need to, like, you know, come on now. Come on, we got to use some judgment. That's coming from a place of love. Love y'all. Bye.
If you've seen the viral video about the office siren outfit and how the girl was fired from her 6-figure job for wearing an office siren outfit, I found the comment that the video is referencing. This right here, this person said, we have a college credit paid $25 per hour intern position that goes straight to a 6-figure salary job at graduation. This girl wore an office siren outfit day 2 and is immediately fired for it. And yes, we can fire for that. It's in the contract she signed when taking the job. Literally lost a guaranteed $200K comfy job over a leather miniskirt and tube top combo. Oh, this dummy said it's just clothing. Yikes, relax. Huh? There is no reason why you should be wearing a tube top to the office. You could do, or a mini skirt, a leather skirt that's a little longer with some very dark tights. That might be okay. And you have like a turtleneck, but there's no reason for a tube top and a mini skirt. And yes, these companies have the right to fire you for your dress code. Like, I don't understand. You all need to literally get some common sense. This is, you're in a professional setting. It's not the club. It's not the club. Like, office siren wear. Stop letting these influencers who don't work pollute your mind with this trending bullshit that's literally going to get you fired. These people are not you. You don't have the same lifestyle, okay? Like, that's crazy. That tube top and a leather mini skirt. I would have fired her ass too. I would have fired her ass too. You're a walking HR problem at that point.
Guess who just got fired from their job? This girl right here. And not only that, but a few days ago, my old TikTok that almost had 10,000 followers also got deleted. Yay, TikTok. I'm pretty freaking mad. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Just happened a few minutes ago. Then instantly I went to take myself out for ice cream because why not, right? I don't know, I'm really irritated. I mean, I was the only black person at my job, so that sucked. No one acknowledged Juneteenth. That sucked. But honestly, I just wanted to focus on being an influencer anyway. So maybe this is for the best. I don't know. I'm trying to have faith here. But this really sucks, honestly. So follow me on Instagram at Monica B. Fetts. I would really appreciate it, obviously.
We now return to Turneround's theory.
An Arizona school district fired a teacher for an inappropriate social media account.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
That teacher was the former president of the Spokane NAACP, Nikichi Diallo, also known as Rachel Dolezal. She served as an instructor at the school. In 2015, Diallo made national headlines when it was revealed she lied for years and misrepresented herself as a black woman.
Get the French toast out of here.
This woman didn't just make bad decisions, she collected them.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Imagine getting arrested by the handstand cop from TikTok.
What it's like working for a USA-based call center in Trinidad.
Customer care, Jada speaking. May I please have your first and last name?
Customer, is this the United States?
No, sir, this is not the United States. This is Trinidad and Tobago. How can I assist you today, sir? This is Trinidad and Tobago, sir. How can I assist you today?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
I basically just lost my job for making that video.
Unemployed.
And honestly, all I had to say is, thank God.
Good thing she's happy at least. Time to get a new job, ma'am.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks. When I be like on breakout work and stuff, I be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired my ass. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at. You being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything can cause you to get fired from your job at a clinic. And yeah, everything happened for a reason though. So I'm upset because I love my job, but it's okay. Like, but y'all be careful with them TikToks.
Stop this. When you're on the clock, you don't use TikTok. That's just the basics of being a professional. Professionalism is a lost concept on this generation. How can you be so dense that you think this is a good idea to give to your boss?
I hate being married. Huh? I long for the day to be single again. How do you do that? How do you do that? The only thing that's causing me to stay and stick it out is because I've been a housewife for 10 years. And to get back out there in the workforce with a mental illness, there's some fears that I have. What the hell is going on? So y'all know how I say that I always use my content to push my pain into purpose, make y'all laugh. A lot of this pain is connected to my marriage. What do you mean by that? I just try my hardest not to put it out there, and I'm still not going to go into details. But just know that this is not gold. And no matter how much I try, no matter what I do, at the end of the day, I still just want the out. I want to be single. I know I can love myself better alone than anybody can love me with them. I love who I am, but I do not love who I am with this person.
I don't like where this is going.
I hate being married, and on my life, once this is over, I would never get married again.
Emotional, damn it! So the one thing keeping you married is that you don't want to work for a living? She sounds like a whole prize, doesn't she?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Fans aside, I personally would not advocate for employers to go looking to see how qualified the candidates are by the first thing that they're searching up after they see the name on the resume. Let's see if they have fans.
It comes up pretty quickly
and
when you look at
It
somebody's
wouldn't just be that as part of
internet.
their history any more than I think it's relevant for an employer to be like, let's look through their Facebook, let's look through their Twitter, to specifically comb through their prospective applicants' internet history.
Okay,
in that way.
Internet history and fans are two different things.
Fans can be part of your internet.
So if I'm a CEO
they
and I'm
do.
hiring somebody, let's say I'm hiring a salesperson to close high-ticket deals and they're talking with important people on a daily basis, and I'm
Right.
sending that salesperson to go speak with these people, and if any of those people that they speak to look up that person's name and they find photography of them all over the internet, obviously they're going to take me and my company far less seriously if I have somebody working like that for me. How
And
can you
your-
say
your
that that's not
response is
important?
Companies are not going to jeopardize their brand for anyone's past, and that's the truth.
Stay put, fellas, because when I return, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought right after this.
So let's talk about 4 things that will get you fired from your job.
Be sure to save this if you don't have time to watch it right now. This is going to be a good one. Number 1, inappropriate relationships. Listen, you can watch the news and you can see millionaires and even billionaires lose their careers and their reputation because of inappropriate relationships. Listen, I don't care how fine that woman is or that guy is, you do not want to engage in inappropriate relationships, especially if you are married. Even if you're not married, you better be careful with what you post or what you seeing because you don't know what that person's thinking about if they get mad at you. It takes nothing for somebody to file a harassment claim against you. Number 2, poor performance. I'm here to tell you, if you perform subpar, especially for these corporations, they will let you go and replace you. Because quite honestly, you put yourself in a replaceable position, especially if you want to stay at that company. I know a lot of people are quiet quitting now and they are intentionally trying to get fired or let go from their job. But if that's not you, you want to step up your game and make sure you are at the very least an average performer. Number 3, attendance issues. If you are consistently calling off for work, your cat's sick, your dog needs surgery, you hit your toe and you can't come in to work today. Like if you are consistently inconsistent with your attendance, oh yeah, they're going to try to get you out of there. Number 4, challenging authority. If you're seen as a troublemaker in the workplace, or there's always high conflict issues going on and you're in the mix, they're going to try to get you out of there. One of the jobs of HR is to protect the company's brand. And if they see you as someone who will compromise that brand, they will let you go. They'll probably start by putting you on a PIP so they can document the progress. And if you don't meet that standard of the PIP, they're going to let you go. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you in advance, if you're put on a PIP, your chances of staying at that job is slim to none. I know a few people who have survived a PIP, but I know more people who have not survived it. All right, I'm done. Be sure to follow me for more career tips. You're welcome.
And now, the conclusion of Turnaround's theory. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is always my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it's time for another edition of Turnaround's Theoretical Thought with yours truly, because in just a moment, I'm going to give you fellas another free theoretical thought to conclude today's episode from Alpha Central's YouTube channel about these young women that are in the medical field and law enforcement dancing for likes and views on TikTok and getting fired at the same time. Here's your theoretical thought for today. It's one thing that you do on your job and you do it to the best of your ability. But when you're on a job trying to post for social media, that's a bad thing. Because if you're going to do it intentionally and get fired for it, you might as well get the pink slip from corporate or headquarters, wherever. Because nowadays, these women that you're seeing on these videos are doing any and everything to get all of the likes and the views on social media. And when corporate finds out about it, you wind up getting the pink slip and you are out of there. So be careful when you're in the work field. It's one place to have a good time and do your job, but it's another posting videos for likes and views while at the job. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this concludes another edition of Turnaround's Theory for today. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's video. And as a constant daily reminder, I want to re-inform you to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Thank you for watching on my YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another exciting edition of Turnaround's Theory.